Well, hello folks, thank you for joining us today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme. And where we are is we're actually in the printers. And you can see the printing press there. And also the printer is here today as well. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Hello.
So, can you tell us your first name and a wee bit about what you actually do here?
Well, I'm Trevor. What I do is I run this Columbian press, as it's called. In truth, it's a newspaper printer. And in truth, it should be worked by 3 men. That's how it used to operate. And 3 men working flat out, let's say, on this machine could do 200 great big prints, big newspapers, that sort of size. So they were going some. Now today there's only me, so newspapers are out of the question. But today I'm printing a recipe for soda bread and a picture of a cockerel for the children. I print those exactly the same as once upon a time they did the newspapers. And the first step, no matter what you're printing, is to ink up what are called forms. I've got 2 forms here. So first form, inked. Second form, there we go, second form also inked. Now, all that remains really is to get the paper on. That's the paper on. One step remains now. It's going to go through the press, which means I'm going to wind that part of the machine underneath that. That's called the platen. Once that is onto the platen, that's what comes down to make the press. And then making the press, of course, it makes the prints. So that's the platen down and pressing, and when I release this thing called the impression bar, the platen will be pulled back up again by what's known as the counterweight. There we are. There we go. There's the first one.
Excellent.
One rooster.
Very good.
Second one soda bread recipe.
Brilliant.
And they've both just come off a machine that is in fact 180 years old.
180, so what would that be?
1844.
1844, that's fantastic. And of course the inventor was Johann Gutenberg of Germany, is that correct? Of the printing press?
Gutenberg did presses. They weren't great. People don't realise that Gutenberg's big contribution wasn't so much the machinery, it was the invention of movable type.
Print.
And that means that you can prepare pretty well anything you want using bits of type like that one.
Yes.
Which you can use and reuse until, of course, they do in fact wear out. But that was his big contribution, not particularly the machines. His machines.
So movable type press.
Not a great catch. Movable type was Gutenberg's big contribution. This machine is quite simply, it takes out all the best elements of existing machines. There's nothing new in this, but it is a machine that was launched in 1813, Philadelphia.
Amazing.
And that's quite early. It proved incredibly successful, and it was indeed manufactured worldwide. And it was worldwide production, incidentally, for over 100 years.
It's also a very nice machine as well. Isn't it very decorative?
It's designed to impress. Every machine produced from the 17th century onwards, right into the 20th, was decorated.
Yeah, and so Gutenberg was the 14th century. And then we had William Caxton of England of the 15th century.
You're still more or less, you're still with this type of printing, which is letterpress. This is where it starts.
Yeah.
It goes from here.
Fantastic. And I think the first book to come off Gutenberg's press was the Bible, if I remember rightly. Am I correct in saying that?
Gutenberg Bible. If you get hold of one, I'll give you 20 quid.
Very good. So thanks very much. I'm going to take a few years upstairs and let them see the rooms upstairs. So that was excellent.
You're very welcome.
Continue your good work, sir.
Well, I'll be here for a while, yes.
Thank you. Good day to you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, night. So you go, folks. What do you think of that? Wasn't that amazing? Absolutely fantastic. 180 years old, that press. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to take you upstairs now, and it's nice up here, so it is. This is the living quarters, or well, not the living quarters, but the reading room, and also the newspaper room. Give you a wee view out here. See a wee bit of the countryside there. So this is the newspaper room. And as you can see there, it says, the story of the Titanic disaster graphically described, last moments of the Leviathan, I think that is, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Tales of courage and cowardice, harrowing parting scenes, wives torn from their husbands' sides, survivors' terrible experiences, many marvellous escapes from death. So there you go. So this is the reading room. Now it's a replica, of course. It's not the real thing. But still pretty good, isn't it? You get the idea, don't you? Fantastic. You can pause that and read that if you want to. So I'm going to have a wee look at the information here, and then we'll wrap this wee video up. So this is the newspaper room. It's replica, the same as the reading room. New Row Coleraine, and it opened to the public here in 1999. So there you go, folks. So quite amazing, isn't it? So thanks for watching, and God bless.